What is going on? Bricks here, guys, and welcome to Retrospective, Retrospective Reviews, which is a series I'm going to be starting where I take older LEGO sets, which, got a lot of hate, weren't that well received, and reviewing them, re-reviewing them, tell me why I think that they're actually that good. They're not the worst set ever, and well, to start the series off, we have 75079 Shadow Troopers. Now, this set got a lot of hate because it released back in the Rebels wave, and these weren't even Rebels things in there, but I overall like it. It's based off of characters from the Force Unleashed, which you can see by the Shadow Trooper guard guy and the other Shadow Troopers, which actually could turn invisible, which is really cool. I like it for the fact it's from Star Wars Force Unleashed, one of my favorite games. I feel like the reason it got a bad rap was because of the vehicle build it came with, which so many people liked or looked at and, well, saw a really cool vehicle in it. Yeah, I agree. It's not that good of a vehicle, but the minifigures, that's what battle packs are for, and this was a pretty good battle pack. Although the Shadow Guard guys, the Shadow Rule guards, in the game, there's not that many of them, so like you come across one every now and then. But yeah, the thing came with two, which isn't that good, but I mean, it's okay. The Shadow Troopers, though, they're where the set really shines, because, Shadow Troopers pretty cool. But they did end up re-releasing them, making better ones. What you get in the packaging is two bags, one for the minifigures, one for the small pieces. That's one of these little pieces, which has the cloth inside of it. There's the bag again. And one little tiny instruction manual with about, how many pages? 26 pages of instructions, which isn't that bad. But yeah, that's that.
15 minutes later.
Hello everyone, we are back and I have it all built up. It took me about 15 minutes. And yeah, it looks great. The minifigures though, again, are the main star of the set. We'll talk about the build a little bit later, but the reason I like this set so much is the minifigures, which you should already know. The Shadow Trooper, I have fond memories of fighting in the Force Unleashed. And the Shadow Guard Troopers, I also have fond memories of those boss fights. They were great. I used to play on the PSP version of Force Unleashed. It was amazing. I remember it every day. Such great memories. And yeah, let's move on and talk about the build. Alright, so this is the build. It reminds me of a Republic gunship a little bit. It's not the best. It's like a little speeder bike in black. It's got flick fire missiles right there. You can flick him. Yeah, they don't really flick that well. Close look at that. It fires off. You can get rid of them both if you wanted. Looks alright. Does seat two minifigures on. So yeah, you take your two minifigures. Pose them. Sit them down. Set the other one down. They can fly off. Yeah, that's the build. That's honestly not the best. This is not the star point of this set. The star point, I would say, is the minifigures, which let's talk about them. Here are the main stars of the set. Two Shadow Guards and two Shadow Troopers. These guys are honestly the main reason I brought the set. I may pick up another one, just have four of these guys, because they look amazing. Their helmets remind me of the Star Wars Resistance pilot set that you could get with that little TIE interceptor thing. The pilot of that's what those helmets remind me of, because the way that they're wide-ish at the front. For face printing, as you can see, the Trooper has the angry clone face. The other guy has the, red, just fully red face with his mouthpiece can fit over top, which is right here, as you can see. Slides over top. For weaponry, this guy has a nice saber-looking thing. It's got a nice little hilt. It's like a staff, sort of, like Gandalf would use. But yeah, that's what that looks like. And the troopers have shooting missile things. Stud shooters. I'm a big fan of those, no one is. Shoot it, if it'll work. It's the set 75079 Shadow Troopers. It is honestly one of my more favorite retrospective sets. It was released back in the mid 2015-14 era for the Rebels and stuff, which I said before. The main reason I feel this set was frowned upon and looked down on, it came out at the same time as the 75078, which was the Imperial Troop transport based on Rebels, which was a much cooler build and had way better troopers in it. But those troopers did have the bad Imperial helmet, which was the Rebels version. These guys have the better one on their faces.